right, who the hell is in Parliament Funkadelic in 2023? I don't know, but George Clinton is still in front, and they are going out one last time. They're just for the funk of it. Final tour. George Clinton and Parliament Funkadelic will play MGM Northfield Park Center Stage on Thursday night, August 24th, in all of their wild and woolly glory. Ticketmaster.com has got the full details for you. A couple of tickets here if you are caller 10. Good luck. 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.
Our apologies to second shifters.
All right, here we go, everybody. Let's get to work.
This is no way to start your day.
The Alan Cox Show.
On 100.7 WMMS.
You got the Guardians on MMS tonight. So far, so good, boy. They've won their last 4. Came from behind to beat the A's in extra innings. 12-11 was the final score last night. They will play them 2 more times, 9:40 tonight and then an afternooner tomorrow, before they get back here on Friday for the home opener against the Seattle Mariners. 9:40 tonight, first pitch from Oakland, the Guardians and A's on MMS. Cavaliers play tonight as well. You'll hear them over on WTAM 1100. They're going to do 2 back-to-back games against the Magic in Orlando, and then they'll come home to wrap up the regular season on Sunday afternoon against the Hornets. So Cavs Magic tip off tonight in Orlando at 7 o'clock. What is this Beanie Babies thing?
It's just these dudes on like a home shopping network type thing.
From 1998.
Jazzed about Beanie Babies, and it's hysterical to me. I think it's very funny.
So this
just
was
because they're like, oh, this Beanie Baby right here's worth $400. This one, the way it's trending, it's gonna be worth the whole $2,000 you spent on these Beanie Babies. They're selling every Beanie Baby in one collection.
Yeah, this falls in line with what you're told with any collectible. It's what I was told growing up collecting comic books, or people that have, it's probably a little bit more of a volatile market with sports cards, because some of those can really, really be worth a lot. But
yeah. How much did your comics end up being worth?
It is, shut up, Bill. Still having that whole thing litigated. But back when Beanie Babies, when they were white hot, that was the selling point for here's your retirement right here.
Yep.
And that's essentially what these guys are doing.
I'm just going to tell you right now.
I think the best Beanie Adam ever.
Once you realize what all's in it, we're putting on music, and Robert and I are gone for us tonight.
When something's that good and
The guy sounds drunk.
Drunk with excitement.
Drunk with excitement. This is for a shopathome.com commercial for 1998.
It sells itself. That's how hot this is.
I'm going to tell you, this deal is so good that I can hardly wait to read the net tomorrow to hear what people have to say about what we did. We have there are 28 Beanie Babies in here when you consider retirements that can literally pay for everything right now.
There you go.
94 different Beanie Babies.
So behind them, they have a series of jerseys, like they have an Emmitt Smith jersey and a Jordan and
Is this real or is this a spoof?
No.
It's real.
This is real.
So they're advertising a 94-piece jumbo beanie set for basically just a nickel shy of $2,000. Here's your retirement right here.
We're going to give you the $400.
Yeah, they really got to pump it up, right?
Maple Bear
for all the house
free
frowns that are watching this.
Package. Look at that. We're going to give you the $400 Maple Bear free. You are going to
$400. I like how they just attach random value to these things. You know, any late night commercial, they're like, we'll send you 2 of $400 value, yours for only $30. $400 value. How did you arrive at that? Well, we just pulled it out of our ass. It's marketing 101.
Get guaranteed. Do you know now? Glory's in here. Wait till, and again, we haven't even gotten started yet, folks. Here's the deal. Are you ready? You are going to get every single current American Beanie Baby release. That's a $400 Beanie Baby.
By itself.
Were there foreign Beanie Babies? You're going to get every current American Beanie Baby.
This is crazy.
Isn't that hilarious?
By itself, we sell them out at $399.95. Maple, Princess, Aaron, Peace, Glory.
And I mean, I guarantee there were women watching us at the time in 1998 that were just slicking the jeans there watching these Beanie Babies.
They're like, no, we got to get these now. We got to act now.
Yeah.
That's me, dude.
Yeah.
It's so me.
Why?
I just buy into this stuff, man.
The only person who ever got rich off Beanie Babies was the inventor of Beanie Babies.
Ty.
Because of every sucker who came along and bought these things.
Well, yeah. Well, I had boxes of them. I had over 100
My
Beanie
mom
Babies.
had a little, not even like a pyramid. It was just like a mound in the corner of her room that we used to we used to lay on as kids, and she used to get so
And the
pissed
thought
at
was
us.
what? That maybe you had one nugget of gold in the whole pile?
Well, her and her sister both, their mom had passed away right around the time Princess Diana died. So they won. They both.
Wait, who?
Princess Diana.
She's dead.
Bill, see me after the show, will you?
So there was some type of raffle that they won. My aunt won the Princess Diana Beanie Baby first, and my mom was like, "Oh, maybe that's mom looking out for us or something like that." And she was like, "If that's the case, then you'll get one too." And then they called her name, and my mom got one too. So those are the only ones that was like the only bear that was like.
And were they ever worth anything?
I think they are actually worth money, but they were like locked away. That was like the only one that was
come in
just
a little glass case.
Yes.
And you put like a protector around the tag. Oh, yeah.
When I go home for
Put them
Easter,
next to your Hummels?
Big deal.
when I go home for Easter, I'll ask my aunt where she put hers. My mom's is probably like long gone. I don't know where any of her Beanie Babies are. But
I have a feeling that's going to be one of the things in my storage unit when my mom
it's gonna
dies.
pop up.
Well, no, because my mom, I've said before on the show, my mom, when she dies, she has left a storage unit for each of her kids. So she has 5 different storage units, each full of stuff for specific children. And I think my Beanie Babies are going to be in mine.
Can you imagine the potential for acrimony if one of you has an amazing storage unit and the other two have bupkis?
First of all, there's 5 of us.
Okay, one of you. Because it's probably too much to hope that 2 will be full of great stuff, valuable stuff.
Well,
Let's say one of you and the other 4 got nothing.
Well, they're going to get something.
Well, you're going to get something. I'm talking of value.
I don't know.
Imagine if one of you has something that
Like
is very valuable,
A
and the other one,
gold-plated Tiffany lamp or something.
dealer's choice.
Yeah. I did. You know what? There was
Be a
this
lot
lamp.
of screaming and crying in that Santora sibling household.
When my grandma died, I wanted her lamp so bad. It was one of those popsicle stick marble lamps. Did your grandmas have these?
Mm-hmm.
I loved that lamp. It was like the coolest lamp in the world to me, and that's all I wanted. And I don't know what happened to it. So there's sometimes I think of things like that where I'm like, maybe it'll be in my storage unit.
I didn't get
my mom dies.
I didn't get one thing from my grandmother's apartment.
That's all I wanted. That was the only thing I wanted. And her brother, I think her brother took it, but if not, I'm not sure what happened to it. But that popsicle stick marble lamp was all that I wanted.
Every time I'm at one of my siblings' houses, they have something from my grandmother's house. I go, is that grandma's like china cabinet? Yeah. Because I was around when she died, but I couldn't hang around.
Yeah.
I had to go back. I had to go back home. I was in wherever I was. Here, I guess, right? I was living in Cleveland when my grandma died. So I wasn't there when they were emptying out her apartment. And so they all got stuff. That's why when my dad died and before my brothers started cleaning out the garage, I grabbed my dad's army canteen. Because I'm like, I need something of
You
Dad's.
should sell it to Poundcake's friend.
Bill, it's priceless. I'm sorry.
All the way in Europe.
What about $30?
Sold.
Priceless except for $30.
I can give you $1,000 here.
Negotiations.
Yeah, courtesy of the Buzzard bookie. You got a shot at $1,000 an hour. Listen closely and good luck.
This is your chance to bet with the Buzzard bookie and win $1,000 now. Enter this nationwide keyword at WMMS.com. Fun. That's fun. Enter it now at WMMS.com.
Fun. F-U-N for $1,000. Last night, speaking of initials, I know fun isn't initials, but I'm getting I'm brushing, my daughter's brushing her teeth last night before bed. And she just randomly will kind of like say things, and she goes,
Oh no, she didn't say what I think she did.
no, she opened the door to the bathroom and said, freeze, FBI. Just goofing around, right? A lot of we like non sequiturs at our house, and she knows that. So she's brushing her teeth, and I said, FBI, you mean, God, what did I say? It was a dad joke. I said, front bicuspid inspector. Super stupid, right? But I'm a dad, and she's 7. She goes, what does FBI stand for? And I said, Federal Bureau of Investigation. And she goes, well, why isn't it FBOI? And I go, I don't think F-boy is what they were looking for. Of course, she has no idea what that means, but I'm making myself crack up in the bathroom.
Freeze, F-boy.
You want more of these Beanie Babies, guys, by the way?
Yeah, well,
okay.
I enjoy their screaming excitement.
All right.
Glory, we're going to give you all 28 of the May retired Beanie Babies.
Did we run that at $5.99? Is that right?
Original.
It's like if they put Mean Gene Okerlund on the Home Shopping Network and told them to hype some Beanie Babies.
Didn't they used to put Beanie Babies in like Happy Meals and stuff, or like
They had like
They
a version
did.
of
They had like
Replicas.
smaller ones
Yeah.
or the really, really like abundant ones. They didn't put any of the good rare ones in there.
I mean, this company
none of
still
the good ones.
This company still makes stuffed animals. I mean, all over the place. The TY or Ty or whatever it is.
What are we selling them per Beanie Baby? Did you break that down?
$21.27. I'm ahead of you.
Oh my gosh. $21 a piece. Oh, what we got? Zip. Make sure I've got them all right. Zip the cat is now bringing over $100, and it just retired in May. Hippity hoppity and floppity. Rumor has it they're going to retire.
Those are
I've
two
heard this.
bunnies. I had
Something
those.
could happen September 1st with the Princess Bear.
They're
You
worth a
know if
lot.
that retires.
It's like if Alex Jones was
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
selling Beanie Babies. Flippity and floppity.
Everybody knows Flippity Floppity is the best Beanie Baby you
Dude,
can have. They're $100.
so
Yeah.
I'm watching it on the live stream. It is on a little bit of a delay, but every time he picks one up or they pan across it, I'm like, I had that one. I loved my zebra one. Like, I probably had all of these.
We've got Jerry the globalist giraffe. It's your retirement right there.
Here's Frankie, your gay frog.
There you go.
For the price of everything. Maple's $400. You want to know something? If you can afford it, buy it.
If you can afford it, buy it.
That's not Don West though, is it? People keep blowing me
Don
up asking
West.
if it's Don West.
Who is that?
I guess Don West is the guy that would sell baseball cards and stuff like that. So it might be him. He might.
Maybe. He died in 2022. American pitchman, television personality, and professional wrestling broadcaster.
There you go.
He was part of TNA in Chicago there. Don West. Yeah, maybe that is.
Look up Don West baseball cards. I think that's who it is.
Oh, okay.
Are there moments in history where you wish that cell phones existed so you could like?
Yeah, Beanie Babies is what it pitched. Beanie Babies and Pokemon collectibles. I'm sorry, say again?
Were there moments in like pop culture, like before cell phones and social media existed, that you wish cell phones and social media existed so you could call someone and talk about it?
No, I've never wished that social media existed.
Like the night of the Flavor of Love reunion, I really wish Twitter was like a thing.
He had
You
that
nailed it.
before he asked the question.
You
he
read
wanted to
my
bring that.
mind. Yep. He's asking a question to which he already had the answer. Hey, Woody.
Alan,
What up?
how's your day, brother?
You're listening to it.
Hey, Beanie Babies. You know, it sounds like these guys that are advertising these things are on, pharmaceutical speed. And there was a moment in because I'm such an old fart. There was a moment in my life, when black beauties and white crosses were around. And the girls that like that type of amphetamine were called Beanie Babies.
Yep.
And I don't know if that's actually how it actually came to fruition on this nonsense, but yeah, Beanie Babies was a thing back in the early 80s, I believe.
Okay. But you didn't have any, Woody. You're not trying to tell us that you have a secret stash of Beanie Babies.
Oh no, they I think all those things expire after a certain amount of years, right?
You might be right. Okay, thank you, Woody. There's Woody. Alan, check out the Knife Guys. You ever see Will Ferrell and Ryan Gosling do that on Kimmel?
Mm-mm.
That was a while ago, I think, the Knife Guys. Kimmel didn't have a beard. He was still kind of chubby. And he had Will Ferrell and Ryan
For
Gosling.
2,200. You want primo slicing action? Look at what this baby does to balloons. Huh? Who has some more stuff to slice? Ryan?
That Ryan Gosling is one good-looking son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Barbie trailer dropped
That's not a very
today.
popular opinion, but I'm with you.
Really?
I'm an up.
Oh.
My God, this kid.
I like to be a contrarian, Bill.
Keith Kennedy told me I needed a handler today because I told him this is going to make the audience so mad. I told him I had to Google what an arraignment was. And
Yeah.
he was like, how do you, as a grown woman, travel the country alone? He's like, you need to get your boyfriend to quit his job and travel with you. I am legitimately scared for you to be out in. And I was like, I feel like it's a good thing that I don't know all that legal mumbo jumbo. you know?
Mumbo jumbo.
But I'm also just kind of dumb. I don't pick up, as sarcastic of a person as I am, I don't pick up on sarcasm a lot.
I think you do.
Poundcake, do you know what an arraignment is?
Showing up for, or just being arrested, or showing up for showing up for jail.
Start out. Showing up for jail.
What? Showing up to be sentenced, or not, but not sentenced, like just arraigned to go to jail.
See, I didn't know what that word
You
meant.
can't use the word
Okay.
in the definition. You know, it's to be arraigned.
Appear before a judge.
Like they read you your sentencing.
That's right. They
Well,
read
not
you your
your
criminal
charges.
charges. Right.
Yeah.
But why do you need a whole new word for that?
Because it's different points of entry there in the criminal justice system. There's the indictment. There's the arraignment.
I had to
there's
Google
the,
indictment too. Words I've used, words I've heard that I'm like, I know it's got something to do with being in trouble.
Indictment, is that the same as charged?
No, indictment just means you've got a formal,
That's the accusation that you've committed a crime.
not a
Then
complaint.
what's charged?
It's just accusation.
The
It's like
the indictment is when the attorney general or whoever the overseeing lawyer in the case is tells the person of the charges against them.
Yes, so you're
Hey,
like,
we're bringing a case against you for
Right.
X, Y, and
We're
Z.
officially charging you with these crimes.
So
That's an
indictment is the same as charged, because people don't say guilty as indicted. They say guilty as charged. But so what is the difference between
No,
indicted and
because
charged?
guilty
I
is
don't know either.
Guilty is when you go through the process
Process.
and a jury determines that you are
yes.
guilty of the charges brought against you. You're either guilty or you're innocent or not guilty, whatever it is.
So do they say guilty of
in the-
indictment?
See, this,
They
okay.
say guilty or not guilty. They don't say innocent.
When you read the definition, this doesn't make it anymore. It doesn't make any more sense to me. Being charged with a crime means the prosecutor filed charges. An indictment means the grand jury filed charges against the defendant. So it's just
Upper levels of court?
prosecutor is charged, grand jury is indictment.
That's for felonies, yes. That's why they brought a grand jury in the Trump case. All these Trump things, that's why the state charges, who knows what the hell is going to happen there. He could very easily walk if they don't have a
He's gonna
airtight
walk.
case. Well, we don't know gonna anything, but the point is
He's
that
a jazzy scooter.
that most of his crimes over the years have been at the federal level. He should have been charged with federal crimes a long time ago. So the state stuff, who knows? Nobody knows what's going to happen. I think the cover of one of the New York papers, the headline was "Arraign Man."
Hey.
Hey-oh! It's just puns left and right. Or the passive-aggressive headlines. Former Pizza Hut pitchman arrives for...
I will say, regardless of what you think about Trump, do you think are the optics good to have an American president?
No.
Okay.
He committed crimes.
But it's,
Yeah, okay, but so did Nixon.
And he resigned from office before they were ready to charge him.
But then the next president.
They were ready to put him through the process, and he resigned.
Well, Brian,
That's why Nixon resigned.
Brian and I were just talking about this the other night when he was like, why is it taking so long? Why didn't he go to jail? Why, he was in office, blah, blah, blah. And
The wheels of justice move slowly.
Well, I said that, and then I also said that I don't know how much this has to do with it, but my mind went to, you got to think on, a global platform, how horrible and weak it makes us look as a country if we're arresting our own president.
Do you know how many heads of state have been arrested and jailed around the world? This is not a rare thing.
But not America.
But not here.
Doesn't matter. Everything's unprecedented
We're supposed to be a
until
beacon on a hill.
everything is unprecedented until it happens.
I'm saying while he was active president.
But also, it took 7 years to get that Gwyneth Paltrow skiing case to go to court. So things take a minute.
And there have been multiple governors around the country who've gone to prison and
Governors
senators.
aren't presidents.
No, but I'm just saying there's nothing unusual
See, she
about
knows
charging
things.
heads of heads of government. It's just because we've never had a president charged like this before doesn't mean we just go, well, no bigs.
Oh, this ghetto.
They said he was peeing a lot this morning.
One of the wettest we've ever seen from the standpoint of water.
I got to take a break. If you want to get a text, 35192 to do that, AlanCoxShow.com, and we'll be back.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS.